Here at Cracker Barrel, we value diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's why we are going one step further to ruin our brand. We are investing millions of dollars into replacing all of brown pegs in the peg game to bright, colorful pegs. Also, we're changing the rules. The white pegs are not allowed to move or jump anymore, leaving the colored pegs to do whatever they want. We call it Down with the Cracker. It's about being fair in an unfair world. Are you down with the cracker?
What's up, guys? It's Benny. In the history of rebrands, this is clearly the worst thing that has ever happened to anything in the long history of recorded history of mankind. Nothing's been worse than taking a frat beer brand and a hunting beer that you drink in a duck blind with your dad on a cold autumn day and reducing it to Dylan Mulvaney bathwater. What the hell were they thinking? Sorry to have to play this clip again. Sometimes you have like a fever dream and you're like, how could this have even happened? Well, it happened because it was 2023, the high watermark of wokeness. Wokeness had infected everything. Democrats were in full control of all politics and culture. And this is what you got for it. This is what they wished to deliver to you. We asked Democrats, what are you going to do for us? Stopped, listened, and learned. And we learned that they wanted Dylan Mulvaney to sell all of the beer, all of the light beer. It's a bad idea. And Bud Light lost a third of its drinkers, still hasn't recovered from the controversy, years out, and they never will. I know people that will never drink a Bud Light again. I'm one of them. Just why not? There's social risk there. Somebody will take a photo of you. Why would you do that? Are you one of them? Let me know in the comment section. Jaguar is a good example of another woke rebrand, but this one happened a little later. You see, Dylan Mulvaney and Bud Light was the high watermark of woke rebrands. Everyone should have learned because we punished Bud Light. We all collectively punished Bud Light for that choice. And using their brand, using that legacy brand to engage in the culture wars on behalf of woke orcs and to become political. Use your light beer brand as a political culture, or like James Bond's car, right? Like use a Jaguar to do this. What the hell is this? You remember the Jaguar commercial, right? Yeah, there's no car, by the way, in this Jaguar commercial. It featured men wearing dresses and so on. This was the car. Apparently, they sold 5 of these dildos. And they fired their CEO. Got it. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. So the Cracker Barrel CEO is back in the business. She's back in the headlines because of new rules for Cracker Barrel. This is the Cracker Barrel CEO that went on national TV and lied to the world that her woke rebrand of Cracker Barrel, just a beloved redneck country store, is an overwhelmingly positive.
Would you do it?
Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive.
First off, your first problem here is that little tee-hee-hee laugh, right?
They want to go back to the old way. Would you do it?
That's not what your CEO should do. A CEO of a huge company, publicly traded company, shouldn't tee-hee-hee like that. And of course, this is what she created. It disgusted customers around the country. There was a Cracker Barrel boycott for this soulless plastic slop. By the way, Trump was president, man. Trump's you weren't doing this while Biden was president. It'd be one thing if Joe Biden was president, Nancy Pelosi was running things. This is while Trump was president. You go to a place that Trump people view as a pseudo church, Cracker Barrel in red states.
And that dude said he ate in a remodeled Cracker Barrel and he hated it. And I want to join in on the hate. If the Cracker Barrel don't look like the Jim Crow South, I can't eat there. You got to have the racism aesthetic. You got to have the rocking chairs and the hint of segregation in the air. If I don't feel like I'm on the set of Sinners, then how do I know I'm in a Cracker Barrel?
Okay. Well, this didn't work out great for Cracker Barrel. Stock price since Cracker Barrel changed its logo. Remember, they took the cracker off the barrel. Not good. Cracker Barrel's 93-year-old founder, strong words for the CEO trying to rebrand.
But what's Taco Bell know about a Cracker Barrel? And country, that's a bland nothing. It's pitiful.
Do you think she knows the story of Cracker Barrel?
I don't think so.
Dude, when the guy who founded Cracker Barrel's like, you suck at your job. She does really suck at her job. Cracker Barrel is still feeling the effects of rebrand debacle. Stock hits lowest level since 2009. Yikes. Again, you took the cracker off the barrel. It's so stupid. Cracker Barrel suspends logo redesign in latest woke flap. You could see here, obviously, they have returned. This was what they had. Now they're trying to destroy all of these. And the Cracker Barrel CEO still hasn't been fired, as far as we know. But she is making new rules. Cracker Barrel introduces strict new dining rule. Let's go ahead and read it. Cracker Barrel is serving up a new rule for employees hitting the road. When it comes to meals, the company demands that they eat at Cracker Barrel. In an internal message obtained to the Wall Street Journal, the company said that employees are expected to dine at Cracker Barrel stores for all of their meals while traveling. Whenever practical, based on location and schedule, the guidance also bars the company from reimbursing alcohol purchases on business trips unless workers pay out of pocket and get pre-approval. Okay, that makes sense in the Cracker Barrel kind of genre. The Independent has contacted Cracker Barrel for comment. The travel meal policy comes as Cracker Barrel continues an effort to trim expenses amid sagging traffic and revenue growth as it slowed in recent years. Cracker Barrel is also feeling the effects of a disastrous 2025 rebrand, customers turning their ire towards the changes in their menu. In December, regular diners complained about the recent menu changes, including batch-made cookies instead of freshly rolled dough and green beans and sides prepared in ovens rather than on a stovetop. Some customers have gone as far as bringing their own maple syrup to the restaurant because they disapproved the new offering. The backlash against the chain began with a botched rebrand that caused Cracker Barrel to lose $94 million in market value in a single day. And the new logo was scrapped. The company removed its longtime mascot, a man leaning on a barrel known as Uncle Herschel, the little Cracker Barrel. MAGA influencers and conservative commenters said the rebrand was woke. It was woke. Cracker Barrel announced its plan to modernize the interior of 650 locations, stripping the chain's nostalgic identity. The company quickly acknowledged the backlash in a statement, scrapping the rebrand. You know, it's like amazing how vandalized this all was. The reason why Cracker Barrel has all the antiques is that the original family of Cracker Barrel that started the brand wanted to preserve American history and American antiques, as you can see here inside of the Cracker Barrels. These are customers complaining about the hard biscuits, hounding the CEO and why she refuses to resign. And the people that are hurt the worst by all this.
So as y'all can see, I work at Cracker Barrel as a waitress, and we're struggling. You see all these people? We all got here at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Well, I got here at 4, and I've only had 3 tables tonight. Everybody has had like 2 or 3 tables max. I say at least like 9 tables their whole shift. Like tonight, I've only had 3 tables, and I've made $13 total. So yeah, Cracker Barrel, what are we doing? What?
It's amazing. These woke libs, white feminist CEOs, girl bosses, always claim they're here to like help out the disaffected minorities. But then you have this lady who's had her life destroyed by your stupid rebrand. Anyway, Cracker Barrel's desperate to try and win their customers back. I'm not sure it's working. Has it worked for you? They're partnering with the White House on America 250. They're responding and cozying up, honestly, to the Trump White House. They had a call with Donald Trump, actually, after this nightmare. And their stock has had a little bit of a rebound. Here it is in the last 6 months. Yikes. But year to date, it looks like it's popping back a little bit. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. The Trump economy can save it. Will you be eating at Cracker Barrel? Let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.